Hi there. Had some questions about, can I download your simple Embelly SVGs to Design Space using my iPad? You betcha. So you didn't used to be able to, but you can now. First thing you need to check is make sure you're on the latest software setting. On the iPad, it's called iOS, stands for iPad Operating System. I know it sounds really scary or something creepy that we don't know what it is, but it's not hard. It's just a short abbreviation for the iPad Operating System. You have to be at least 11 or above. The latest one is 13.51. So if you've updated your iPad and you're gone past 11, you should be good to go. All right, how do I get to this? I'm gonna go, let me go back again. I'm gonna go to Settings on my iPad, and I'm gonna come down here to General, and I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna tap Software Update, and it's gonna tell me if it needs a new update, what it needs, or what it's currently using. I can also look at About, and I can see the software version right there, okay? So two places. Go into Settings, General, and About, and you can see what my software version is, okay? All right, cool. All right, so that's good. My iPad's ready. Whew, now am I ready? The next thing you're going to want to do is I've been using Google Chrome forever and I love it, but in this case I'm going to want to use Safari as my internet browser, and that's the one that looks like a compass. I'm going to click on that, and I'm kind of ahead here of where I want to be, but let me get rid of all of this. Sorry, I was practicing before. I'm going to be at karamiller.com, which is where you're going to find your simple SVGs, and they're called simple SVGs, and they're called Embellys. Embellys mean that they are embellishments. They're made to embellish a card, or embellish a scrapbook layout, or embellish embellish a tag. They're embellishments. They're Embellys. So you're going to go to Shop. I have two shop tabs here. One is my Stampin' Up! Products. Shop Simple SVGs are just what they say. They're the SVGs. They're the files that you're going to cut with Design Space. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see this one that says Flower Power, and it's free. I'm going to click on that, and it tells you a little bit about it, some details down here, some ideas on how do you work with them. And I'm going to add it to the bag. I'm going to see the little bag down here. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to check out. And as I check out, I need to put in my email address and continue. And that's all I have to do. Now I'm just going to say place my order. My order's been placed, and you'll notice right here it's got a download. All right? Didn't charge me anything. I'm going to click on that. And Safari's going to say to me, do you want to download that? I'm going to say, yes, please, I do. I'm going to download. And now I'm just going to wonder where it went. How did that happen? Where is it? So I can double check. See this little arrow up in the top right corner that says downloads? Phew, it did it. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to my home screen, and I'm going to go right into my Design Space. Now I'm going to go to Home and say New Project. All right, so now I'm in a new project. I want that SVG that I just purchased. It was free. I'm going to say Upload. And I have to look in my files. That's where Cricut will find that SVG. Safari saved it to my files. So I'm going to say Browse Files. And when you're looking for locations and wondering where, it generally saves it in the iCloud drive. Now yours may be a little different, and then you might have to look for it, but in most cases that's where it is. The iCloud drive, and then downloads, because we just downloaded something. So I'm going to click on Downloads. I've tried it a couple of times, so it's here twice. So here is the Embelly. Corner of Flowers. I'm going to click on that. and Design Space is going to open it. See what it did? It's ready to go, and it wants to save the image. I need to give it a name, and I'm going to call it Simple Embelly, and it tries to fix it because it doesn't know what an embelly is, but hey, that's our word. Simple Embelly Flowers. You can call it whatever you want, but that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to say done, and it saves it, and there it is. Pops right up in all my images. I click on it, and I insert it, and now it's here in Design Space to work with. The one thing I will suggest that you do, just because sometimes things can be funky or weird, click on it. It selects the whole thing. It's all in one. Go into Edit, down here at the bottom, and double check that it's at least 5 inches wide. Now this one for some reason is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to change this to 5.25 because that's the size I want it to be before I do anything. And now I'm ready to make it. And I'm using the Cricut Joy because I love the Joy. And I'm going to put it just on a mat. And these are the layers that I'm going to need to cut. I'm going to go ahead and cut them out, put my card together, and we're good to go. So it's a few steps, but it's really not bad. Really not. So take your time. I will have a handout that will show you how we got this. And you can go ahead and now not be afraid to purchase, especially start with a free one, to play with these simple Embelly SVGs. You'll have some fun. I'll see you soon. Bye.